Guys, welcome to the channel. I've got this Rolex 115234 reference here to share with you today. This belongs to my friend Rocky of the Sweep Smooth channel. This is a recent purchase of his, and I think it's a gorgeous dynamic watch that could make a great daily wear piece, especially if you're going for a minimal collection or a very small rotation. Now let's take a look at some of these details. Let's look at the dial on a macro level. This is the silver sunburst dial from Rolex. Rolex says they largely manufacture these in-house by hand. Just look at the sharpness of those lines, that radial sunburst pattern that emanates from that center hand stack. It dances with the light. It really looks good. It almost looks white in certain lights. And then in certain lights, it almost looks like a deep gray. And I like the warm tone that they've chose. I think it just looks very, very good. Now we've got 18 karat white gold applied indices. They're deep filled with superluminova. So we get a green glow in low light situations. They're very legible, and I like the height of the block indices. I think they're nice and tall and just add to the sharp aspect of the overall design of the watch. Now the 12 o'clock marker, the Rolex coronet, that's also fashioned out of 18 karat white gold. Rolex does this to prevent tarnishing over time. You know, they want these watches to last for decades, to be generational pieces that, you know, if you service and you take care of, you could pass down to posterity. So the choice of precious metal is made with longevity in mind, and they want this to look just as sharp today as it will 30 years from now. So I think that's pretty cool. That's not the only place on the watch that has precious metal. The bezel is made out of also 18 karat white gold, and it's fluted, and it just looks beautiful. I love the fluted design. You know, that's something that's iconic to Rolex, and it really grabs light. It really catches reflections and just adds to the dazzling nature of the presence of the watch. So I really do like that. It plays in well with the polished oyster case and the polished center links of the oyster bracelet that are fashioned out of 904L steel, Rolex's proprietary steel that they are very proud of. So in the end, this is just a very sharp watch. It dazzles in different lights just with the combination of that silver sunray dial, the white gold fluted bezel, again, the polished nature of the case and bracelet. It's very, very sharp. It's more of a dress design, but I think at least the heart of the watch is more of a tool watch. You know, this has the 31-35 cal movement from Rolex. It's regulated to 5 positions. It's a very robust, reliable, proven watch. It's more of a tool movement. And, you know, it has a 48-hour power reserve. It does carry the superlative chronometer certification, so it is going to be very accurate, you know, within -2 to +2 seconds per day. And it's housed within a case that has 100 meters of water resistance. We have Rolex's twin lock crown, a screw down crown that I think just makes this a very robust piece. Now, it looks great. It's got great tech. And the other thing is it's very, very versatile. So this looks at home on jeans and a t-shirt. I think just as much as, you know, with a button-up shirt and a tie. I think it's a very good watch to use in almost any situation. So anyways, big thanks to Rocky for lending this date. This is gorgeous watch, and I think you've got a very dynamic piece, and I'm kind of jealous. I know what you paid for this, and I'll keep it a secret, but I think you got a really great deal. So anyways, guys, just in closing, let me show you my Rolex, sorry, not Rolex, what am I talking about? This is my Tudor Prince date, also 34 millimeters, just in closing so you can see the two side by side. They're the same size, very similar execution. Mine was made in 1997. This Rolex date was made in 2017. So just to see a couple generations next to each other from the same family, both Rolex Oyster cases, I think is pretty cool. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out Rocky's channel. He just started a watch channel called Sweep Smooth. It's got a couple videos focused on Rolex. So check that out, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.